Okay, hey, welcome everyone. Welcome to Crypto News and Investigative Reports. Thank you for watching. We're going to continue discussing what we've been reporting on, that the International Monitoring Fund, the World Bank, and the Federal Reserve are going to be working together. Those are the three big entities of the world that are going to have to come together to make this cryptocurrency worldwide and make this cryptocurrency as successful. The International Monitoring Fund, you all know that I've been talking about that. So you want to keep up with the crypto news and investigative reports and stay on top of that. The International Monitoring Fund, the World Bank, Central Bank, and the Federal Reserve. There's a lot of information out there. We already know that the Federal Reserve is going to support Ripple XRP. But what we're trying to investigate and find out is, when is the World Bank and the International Monitoring Fund going to support those two? Or maybe they have already. We don't know. I know there's a lot of articles regarding this particular issue. And that's why I'm making this update. Don't want to take too long on this update. Hopefully you're telling your friends about crypto news and investigative reports. Hopefully that you're staying woke. Stay woke, y'all. Stay on top of this issue. A lot of us, we probably should have invested in cell phones. We let Google pass us by. We let Samsung pass us by. We let Facebook pass us by. Those were really some serious investments that could have really made a lot of us rich. And we didn't take any time to invest into any of those. So spend the rest of this year. My advice to you is to spend the rest of this year being more investment minded rather than consumer minded. Take some money and invest some money rather than spending your money. I'm not a financial investor. However, I do try to stay on top of this cryptocurrency movement, and I'm trying to investigate it and keep people aware of what's going on. I like to help people. That's what I do. And I also want to say I'm not getting paid to do this. So please, to help me out, please tell your friends. Please share my videos. Please subscribe to my videos. That helps me out big time. Please use my videos as an educational tool. That's what I prefer. Like I said, my disclosure is I'm not an investment advisor, but you can use these videos as an education tool, and you can also research the information and make sure that the information that you're getting is that's accurate. I try to stick with all the facts. I try to back everything I say up with articles that are out there. And that's what Crypto News and Investigative Reports is. It's about going out there, finding the information and reporting the information to people. A lot of us are going to be behind. I hate to see that happen. We don't have to be behind. We can be at the onset. We can catch this industry, and we can put our money in this industry now. And I know if you got 5,000 XRP, by 2021, you'll be a millionaire. And I believe that, and I say that in every one of my videos. Go get $5,000 XRP, and then you can be a millionaire by 2021. I also have the shirts. I got the T-shirts, and I got my Ripple. I had to pull out my Ripple shirt. Yep. So please hit me up. Please buy some of my T-shirts. I got the black ones. I got the white ones. I got the old logo. This is the older logo, the Ripple logo. I have the new Ripple logo. All right. So let's get into it. With that being said, let's get into it. What I want to start with today is the IMF, the International Monetary Fund. It says cryptocurrency does not appear to pose risk to financial stability. I am watching this entity because I think this entity is integral in terms of the progress of cryptocurrency in the world, especially my baby Ripple XRP. The IMF, y'all, is going to select Ripple XRP as the cryptocurrency that they are going to use. I don't know if it's going to be the only one that they use exclusively, but I know that Ripple XRP, Christina Lagrade, she's already talked about using Ripple XRP. She's in favor of it. She said it fits the bill of what they need. At one time, the International Monitoring Fund was thinking about, the World Bank was thinking about making their own cryptocurrency. And they found out that that's not feasible either. For some reason they found out that's not the right thing for the World Bank to do, because they didn't want to. If they developed their own cryptocurrency, then the market would be unstable. It would be, like it says, financial stability. And so if they would have made their own cryptocurrency, that could have caused a financial instability in the world markets. And they don't want to do that. So the IMF devotes a chapter of their annual report to cryptocurrency and how important cryptocurrency is, as well as Ripple XRP. So the IMF is very important. I do have some new information that I'm going to be releasing in a couple of days about what the IMF is going to be doing. There's this big meeting coming up next week. So I don't want to, go out there too far right now, but you want to make sure that you watch the videos next week. Uh, this is a fast moving, a fast paced movement, man, going on here with cryptocurrencies, and everybody's trying to get in place. So this is the IMF. I got some more information coming out this week on the IMF and this cryptocurrency. But also, I'd like to bring your attention to this man right here. This man, his name is Hans Timmer. Hans Timmer, I have some video that I want to be showing next week about Hans Timmer. Hans Timmer is the chief economist for Europe and Central Asia, and he's part of his job is understanding world poverty. All right. So Hans Timmer is the chief economist for the Europe and the Central Asia region of the World Bank. He's assumed the position of September 1st, 2013. Under his management, a series of regional reports, most recently, reaping digital dividends. I'm going to go into that about this guy, but this guy is the man, okay? He is their chief economist, and he's understanding that digital currencies, digital dividends, it's really going to help globally. That this is the guy he works for right here. See this? The World Bank. And I've already mentioned that the IMF, the World Bank, and the Federal Reserve of the United States have to work together, in order for cryptocurrency to really take off, and for probably people like Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan and Warren Buffett, for all of those people to come bring their checkbooks and put their checkbooks into cryptocurrency. All right. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about Hans Timmer. And I have a video this week that I'm going to be putting up about this guy's speech that he gave in Georgia, in the country, Georgia. All right. So, but he is in favor. So you see the World Bank right here. The World Bank is working together with the IMF. These two entities, the IMF, they're working with cryptocurrency. The World Bank, they're working with reaping the digital dividends. All right, because you all know I had a chart. I don't think I can find it now, but I had a chart how the World Bank really works in the world, what they do, how they do what they do. And so I want to try to make this video short. I just want to try to make this a little quick update for Sunday, so you guys can stay on top of it. I want you to stay on top of it. All right. Now here's the deal. Here's the breaking news that I want to show you all today. When you're doing research, it always takes you back and back. You keep looking back and you see where most of this stuff is coming from. So I went back and I found this article right here. This article is from April 28, 2017. And it says right here, it says, the fight for the $400 billion business. Look, $400 billion business right there. Oh, man. I don't know what I did. Oh, okay, cool. A fight for the $400 billion business. Okay? The business of immigrants sending money. See, there's a lot of people that are considered unbanked. Okay, the unbanked people. And there is my laptop's hanging up on me. There is a $400 billion business out there of immigrants that send in their money. And I'm not going to read this whole article, but I'll read a little bit right here. So the International Monitoring Fund, the Federal Reserve, and the World Bank have to work together in order to reach these unbanked people, because it is the job of the World Bank to keep stability in the market. And the International Monitoring Fund and the World Bank, they fight for poverty. It's supposed to be fighting to to keep poverty out of the world. That's what they're supposed to be doing. It says, for a long time, economists tend to overlook these dollars, but recently they have come to appreciate their importance. Remittances, which totaled $429 billion in 2016, are worth 3 times as much as all the foreign aid doodled, I don't know what that word is, dooled out by governments worldwide. And it is likely, the money is more effective dollar for dollar. Unlike aid, which is notorious for passing through corrupt middlemen and inefficient bureaucracies, remittances go directly to recipients, where they pay for schooling, medical expenses, and refrigerators, freezers, and blah, 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 blah. In some poor countries like Somalia or Haiti, remittances make up more than a quarter of their national income. So what's happening here, folks, is that this money that they were not concerned about before, now they can see that the fight for this $400 billion business is really becomes available to them now that they can use cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, or Litecoin, or whatever they want to use. But I'm pretty sure they're going to use Ripple XRP, because Ripple has, this is an old article. This is 428. This was before the IMF and the World Bank released their reports about what cryptocurrencies that they might use. Okay, because Bitcoin was the only one out there, but there's $400 billion, and these people are considered unbanked. Let me give you some images. Basically, what I wanted to share with some of those images, like for right here, this guy, and now take a look at this. This guy is using his cell phone to take pictures. He's in Indonesia, and so he's selling his plants or his farming, whatever he's doing. He's selling it using he's using his phone. And then you have another picture. This woman is in Vietnam. She's in the rice fields. She's using an iPhone to take pictures of herself. And here's another picture. This man is using a cocoa leaf in the Amazon somewhere, and they selling using their iPhone in the field somewhere. And then you got these people, and I put this picture up here because I want to give you guys the image of this digital revolution, this digital process. What's going on here? You can use an iPhone for more than just taking pictures. You can use an iPhone for just more than texting a message. Now you're going to be able to use these phones for sending money. Like this picture right here. These African students that they have a Mac like my Mac, and he's got an iPhone, and they're sending money. They're using it to send money. Now here's another picture, and this was in Japan. And here's a Western Union place in Japan. Now this guy in Japan, what he was doing is that this was staying open 24 hours, and he was selling cryptocurrency. You can come and use cryptocurrency and send cryptocurrency to wherever, because the immigrants are working in the fields. They come to this place at night, and they would use this shop to send cryptocurrency, okay, digital money. So that's why that picture's up there. I want to bring that story to you. And then I really have this picture with this picture on top. This woman right here is using her laptop and her phone to send money. This is another one of those. This lady's in the rice field, and she's using her she's an Asian. She's in Thailand. She's a farmer in Thailand, using this laptop and iPhone to sell her goods and sell her wares. So that's that $400 billion industry that we were just talking about, how they're able to use smartphones to sell their business, to work in their businesses. So this is a fight for that $400 billion business of immigrants. You guys got to know, there's a lot of people using their cell phones to move money. That's the next phase. And in order to use your cell phone to move money, you're going to be using your cell phone to move cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, yeah, that's what we're going to be using our phones to move, cryptocurrency. So the IMF, I'll say it again so I can stay on track here. The IMF, the World Bank, and the Federal Reserve are all coming together to use Ripple XRP as their cryptocurrency. Those images that you saw are people that make up a $400 billion business that these banks and these banks want to get involved with. They want to get that money from these people. They want to get out there and get that $429 billion. It was costing too much money um, to move money across the world, but it's becoming less inexpensive. Okay, and one more thing before I close, I want to get to is this woman right here. Her name is Anna Bolton. Anna Bolton is from Santander Bank. This is one of the largest banks in Europe. She is already on board, and I got a video on the Crypto News and Investigative Reports page about her. This woman is already using Xcurrent, which is infrastructure, which is the way to what Ripple XRP has built for the infrastructure of moving money. And they're using XRapid, which is the cryptocurrency. So this bank is already using it all around the world. Now, what this woman said, and I want to read her quote, what this woman actually said was this. She said, in 2015, their digital assets or using a mobile phone to move money. She said in 2015, they only used 7%. 7% of this bank's money, moving money on a smartphone was only at 7%. All right, in 2015. She said, but by 2017, it had grown to 155%. 2017, I got a video that you should watch. It's on the Crypto News and Investigating page. She says that they have grown 155% moving digital money, moving digital asset with a smartphone. And I showed you images of people in the field already, using their smartphone, using their laptops and their smartphone to buy and sell. That's the big thing with smartphones now. They're going to be using smartphones to buy and sell. So I want to really get you into the digital. Be digital minded. Understand that cryptocurrency is a digital currency. It's a digital asset, and they're using this digital currency to move. This woman actually is going to continue to support Ripple XRP, and because they're doing it, so many other banks are going to be moving to use Ripple XRP as well. All right. And then one more thing before we cut out today. Oh, here we go. This is the Ripple solutions, and this is the Ripple XRP suite. Like that woman was saying, she's got like this woman right here. This is what she's promoting. She's talking about how they use Xcurrent, which banks use Xcurrent to process global payments for their customers. She's talking about source liquidity. What is liquidity, folks? What is liquidity? Liquidity is money. Payment, XRapid, which is the cryptocurrency. XRapid here, that's the cryptocurrency XRP. Payment providers use XRapid to source on-demand liquidity. And then they have XVIA. And XVIA is the businesses use XVIA to plug into RippleNet to send payments. So it's like smart contracts. They send the receipts and remittances and stuff like that. So I am staying on top of this. I'm telling you folks right now, if you got 5,000 XRP, you'll be a millionaire by 2021. The IMF, the World Bank, and the Federal Reserve are all working together. They're all working together to make Ripple XRP the currency that they're all going to use. Everybody's going to use it. I'm showing off my shirt again. So you guys want to stay tuned. Stay tuned to Crypto News and Investigative Reports, because everything is happening so fast, and it's all happening right now. Also, please, once again, I'm going to cut out because I'm going to try to make my videos a little shorter. But I have a lot of information, y'all. I share a lot of information, and investigative reporting is you keep digging and digging and digging. I'm going to definitely try to stay on top of finding out when these decisions are going to be made. There's going to be some big news coming out in Dubai. I'm going to be sharing that video this week about what's going on in Dubai. All right, so please stay tuned and share these videos on your page. Please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. That's a real big encouragement to me that you're really getting something out of what I'm sharing. And Like I said, I got the Ripple goods. If you come on over, come on, send me a message, send me an email, do something, and spend spend $20 and get a T-shirt and help me to continue. Okay, so I'll see you again with another update. For now, signing off. Crypto news and investigative reporting. You guys have a great day wherever you are, or have a great night wherever you are, and thank you for watching.